Okay. Okay, so I saw the sketches on the channel and I went through them. Well, everything is okay, sha. Like you get the idea is clear. But from this one I'm seeing, well, it's still okay because we'll be doing both like web, that is desktop design and mobile design. But from what I'm seeing here, it's mostly mobile design that was done. Like when I mean mobile design, like you did the sketch or the design based on mobile screens or phone screens. But basically, it's a web application, so we are going to do both of them. So I sent one just like few minutes ago. If you check it, I don't know if you can just go through it. Okay, let me just share my screen so that you'll be able to see it. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so let me.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yes, yes. It's still loading.
Okay. Has it come up?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes.
okay. So I don't know if it's clear, but um, let me open this up.
Not that clear.
Okay. Okay. So the difference here is I did the design kind of like in a desktop mode.
Mm,
You get,
mm,
and the one that is here is done in a mobile mode. So both of them are still okay. You get, because we'll be doing design that will accommodate both desktop and mobile. So at least you get the point. I noticed that there are what do you call it, icons here. This login and
yes.
sign up icons and all. So it means there was at least small research done. Even all these icons and all. So yeah, this makes sense. So we'll be taking on from here. So basically, well, since we have passed the stage of sketching the design, the main thing we're doing today is just wireframing. So we're just going to the wireframing part today, and and that's what we're going to be doing. After we are done with wireframing, we'll go into the main prototyping probably by next week. So let me open up my Figma.
Mm.
Which of the Figmas do we use? So it's coming up. So this previous work we've done. So I'll create a new Figma project that we'll be using for this particular thing. So just creating a new one, I'll just come here, file, new design file. I don't know what is wrong in the network. Can you hear me? Hello? Try to see what's wrong with network. Hello, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? My network disconnected there. Okay, so I'm just going to be creating a new. Just going to be
Yours
creating.
is not on.
You see?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Is my okay? My screen. Sorry.
That is not stable.
Okay, so so I was opening up a new Figma file. So we just have a blank file for now. I'm just going to name it. Naming it a property app design. So we'll simultaneously be building both the desktop wireframe and mobile design wireframe. Get so just understand the basic look. So by the time we are done with all of the screens for the wireframe, from there we'll criticize the structure. Then before we now go into the main um, designing and prototyping of the app. So we're going to start with our desktop screen. Going to be starting with our desktop screen. So we'll be naming our frame, or this first frame, our home screen. So from the first sketch design I did here, basically, I don't know if it's clear enough, but you can check it out on. I sent it on the channel. You can check it out. So we have sort of our navigation, the logo by the right, a two nav menu here, then the login and sign up by the end. So we don't necessarily have to make it look add design, what I mean colors and all of those things. It's just for now we are just going to make it plain, no pictures and all for now, since I'm just designing a basic wireframe. So I'm just going to put this here. Can use anything actually, but I'm just going to put this here. this is just basically going to serve as our logo for now. So this is going to serve as our logo, and let me just add the text here. I also want to make it kind of like the same color with what is here. Also make it bold. Sorry, let me just increase. I'm not even supposed to be taking much time on this thing since it's just basic wireframe. So take it up. So just going to serve as our logo. I want to group both of them so that they just stay together. Group selection. So here we'll have our logo, then we'll now make our navigation in the middle here. So I'm just going to create this, name it home. Name it home, then make it an auto layout. So before I make everything on auto layout, let me just make just this one. Okay, so copy, paste, extend it. Sorry, I don't know if you understood what I just did there. So I made it into an auto layout so that I should be able to extend it to the middle. So I'm just going to align this to the center. So is this supposed to be in the center? It's between, sorry. So I'm trying to stretch out all of it and not just only what is in here. Okay, so that's okay. Have this. What's going on here? Sorry. Trying to align this thing. Okay, anyways, I'll do that later. Change this to about for now, then we'll add our buttons here by the edge. So I'm just going to give this, let me say 20. Reduce the bit to 15. So I'm just going to add the text over it. Center, also center it inside here. does not have to be bold. I want to also change this, so I want to group both the text together. So group selection, I'm just going to copy everything here. And paste it here. Change this to sign up. Okay, so let me select these two and like shift it a little, just to give the whole page space, reduce the borders. Okay, so basically we have the first page layout, which is the logo here, the navigation, the login and the sign up button. Then just a little description by the side here with search. So I'm just going to create another section here. I'm going to create a section here. Put this here so that it aligns with this. So this is supposed to be where our description and search will be. So I'm going to add this here. So I just want to copy a random text. So most times designers use this lorem ipsum text to populate content on their designs, just in case. So I'm just going to copy this. Sorry. Okay, I guess that's too much. Let me clean it up a bit, then align it to the left. So I have to give it a little spacing in between. Take it up a little. Then I think the next thing is like we are meant to have a search bar or something here. So just put it, but I'm just going to give this thing a different color so it does not blend. It does not blend with this here. So I just want to copy this and paste, which is now meant to be our actual button. So align this to the center and take it up. A bit. Then I suppose here we cannot have something like filter. So I'm just going to come over here. Say filter, but I want to align it to the left. Make it bold. So I use shortcuts sometimes. Ctrl B is for bold, but you can come here and change the font type or the font style there. So I also want to increase it a bit. Let's see, 30 pixels. Let's see. Then we have I don't even know the actual paper here. So yeah, this is like the type. So instead of selecting all of those, let me just copy and paste. So that is one thing with having reusable content. So I'm just going to change the color of this also so that it does not blend with the screen. So just to make this lighter a bit. Copy, paste, copy, paste. So select everything and reduce it a bit so that it will be able to enter here and fit with the margin that we set here. So I'm just going to copy this and paste here, even though it's going to come up here back. So I'll just put this here. Okay, what else do we have here? So I'm just going to select everything here for the sake of the wireframe. And anytime you group something, you can always ungroup it, but for now I'm just going to group this so that it's easier to duplicate. So put this here, paste it again, and put this here kind of. So at least our home page is taking shape. So this basically will be the first the landing page section of the whole site. So sorry. So I want to select all of this and bring them down a little. Then just add a line or something here. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm just going to bring this down. Okay, so first, this is our first section. Then I now want to create a second section, which is supposed to be like where the properties will now be listed. So I'm just going to use another frame to put this here, and now bring up our text. Bolding it a bit. That's it. Then I also want like something like a description here, so I'm just going to copy what is here already. paste. Let me just stretch this out so it spans through. Okay, I don't want it to span through. Then center it. So you should mind how you align these things, because you can also use the line you choose to tell you if you're actually in the middle or not. Okay, I think this is the middle. And let me reduce this. It should be short, just a short description. Okay, so the next now is now the actual listing of the properties. So we'll now start creating them. It should be our first box here. So let me make this a little lighter. We'll have the image here, image of the property. So here we'll have like the image of the property. This is supposed to be the image that the property will show. So I just want to copy this our header here and paste. And paste. So this is meant to serve like the title of the property. I'm just going to copy this also. So that's the idea of reusable content. So if you notice, this is going back at the back of this stuff. So I think all you have to do here is just right click on it and bring it to the front. So just have to bring it to the front. Then let me reduce this so that it accommodates, is able to enter the space. Align it to the left also. Okay, then another thing is now meant to have something like small icons here to like determine, to give extra information about the property per se. So I'm just going to put up a small text here. Bring it close. So we select them into groups. Group them so that I'll not be able to replicate. So copy and paste. Copy, paste. Okay, I think this is a key. So the next thing now is to group everything here into one. Right click and group selection. Oh boy, what did I just do? Sorry, I also selected this, so I'm going to select this. So by that I'm holding the shift key, so you'll be able to select multiple items here, and also select this background, then group selection. So now you can select everything here, and why I did that is so that I can be able to just click, copy and paste. So I just drag everything out. Bring it down more. I think we're out of frame space itself. Let me bring it down. Create more space. Something happened here. Sorry. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. So, okay, I think 3 here is enough to like. So our wireframe is taking shape. As I say, we don't need colors, pictures, backgrounds for now. It's to just give us basic idea of the structure of what we are trying to do here. So now that we have the main section, that is the main banner section, then we have the property listing section. Nothing really necessary again. We just need to now have 2 more sections I want to add. Is like the contact us section per se. So I'm just going to copy this and this together, so that I'll use it here. So I'll paste it here, shift it, align this to the left, align this also. Sorry about this, I don't know why it's went haywire. So remember, we need to have an aligned margin. So I'm going to bring this here, move this also here. Reach out to us. Going to have like a contact form here. So that should serve as the button that you can submit to reach out. Then lastly will be like our footer, the footer for the page. Which I'm just going to create another section for. So this basically is not supposed to be so long. So we're just basically going to leave it like this. So let me just put this, paste it here. So line this at the center. All these words are for formality, Shabo. Okay, so we have kind of like a basic structure here. From what I've done or said so far, are there any questions? Any confusion or any contribution or suggestion? Anything at all? Can you even hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get, but you understand everything I did here.
Yeah. But is this not the home page or
Um,
everything in one frame?
no, it's not everything. No. What you did here is only the home page.
Wow.
We've not. We still have like six. We still have like 6 or 7 more screens to go, and we'll do both the desktop view and the mobile view. So this, even this home screen now we've done, we'll have to still do a mobile view for the home screen. You understand, huh?
Okay.
uh
Yes.
So it's actually a lot of work, yeah, but that is why we'll be doing it gradually, because even after this wireframing, we'll still go into the actual prototyping and we'll add interactions to every component on this page, like what happens when the user clicks search, what happens when the user clicks any of these components here, what happens when the user select any of these. So we'll still go into prototyping, add all of those interactions, and also the idea is to just get or understand the progression of the whole UX and UI design stages, from sketching it. And if you notice, normally I cannot just stay and come up with everything here. It's basically from what I sketched here that I had the basic idea of what I'm supposed to do, and that's why I also asked us to go and like try out our own sketch and all. So for the sake of the one you did in mobile, we are going to also do a mobile view. We're also going to do a
Okay.
mobile view for what you did. So I guess, let me see. You designed this in okay. I guess this is the mobile. What you submitted as the mobile home page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going to use this to like design the mobile version of the home screen. So instead of just putting it by the side here, we'll be doing the desktop screen on top and be doing um, the mobile screens down here below it.
Okay.
So I'm just going to create another frame here and uh, make this mobile. So I'm just going to zoom in so that we'll see what we are doing here. So most of what I've even been doing here is copy and paste from what I've done here already. So first of all, I want to copy the logo and paste. So let me see. So it's to also reduce the font here. Shift it. Um, Bring it out here a little bit. Then most times in mobile, our menu, all of this menu that we did here, don't usually come out or stay full like that on mobile screens. So you just need to add sort of like a menu bar here. Normally we can just import icons from the communities, but since it's just a wireframe, I'm just going to just improvise and just do something um, that will serve as our menu bar for now. So let's say this serves as a menu bar for now. Get. So what else? We have this text here. this is actually going to be too much for what we want to display here, but I'm going to cut this half first of all, reduce the font. So let me see. So since we're on mobile, might as well just give center it. Then below it now will now be our search button. So I'm just going to copy this, come down here and paste it. So since it's the same color with the background, I'm just going to change the color a bit and reduce it also so that it stays in line here. The text also is not showing, so I guess that's because it's behind. So let me see if bringing it to the front to make it display. Okay, it's not coming to the front. Let's send this one to the back. Okay. I guess I might just have to create a text here. So I don't know why this is showing up like this. Okay. Okay, now this should be able to show. Okay, I don't think this is necessary, Seth. Let's just leave out the text and let me see. Put our filter below it. So let me just copy these three. Come below here and paste. Oh, but I guess they were not grouped well, so let's just leave that. I'll copy from here. Put it, copy, paste, copy, paste. Group the three of them so that it can span through. Then we can now have our search button below. Yeah, so what else? The displays. So if you notice, these ones were displaying like this, but since we're on mobile, we can find a different way to display it. So from what you designed here, you made two to show the same place. So let's see how that would actually work out in a small screen. If we are going to make two to display at once, then you know we cannot display it horizontally. We might have to display it vertically. So in this case, we'll just um, bring our session here. Then let me just copy out this text here. Yeah, there will be a lot of copy and paste. Sorry. So I don't have to reduce so many things. Okay, so we have this here. Then now is to try and design the listing of the properties. So let me see what we did here. Okay, so we can do it like this, where we put the image here. So let me change the layout of this. Then we can now have our header kind of here. Below it, but this time now I'm going to just reduce the font. I have to reduce it well. So the thing now is, if people will be able to see this, but hopefully they are able to, because the idea of design is accessibility and usability. If people are not able to see your design, then there's problem. So let me just reduce the line height a bit, bring this down. Instead of making it too bold, let's see if we can reduce the thickness a little. Okay, let's make this 10. Shouldn't be too small. So this serves as the image of the property. You get, this will serve as the image of the property. So I'm just going to copy this again and paste, and come below here and drag this a little more. But in this case now, I'm just going to copy this text inside here, because let me see, we had description for the property. Yeah, we had description for the property. So I'm just going to paste this here, but then have to reduce text, reduce the line height. So now the next is I'm going to group all of this together so that it can serve as one component. So group selection, copy, paste, and we now have two properties showing at once on mobile. So we can just stretch this out more so that we can have space, copy, paste, and we have another here. So let me just zoom out so that we'll see what we have. It's kind of taking shape a bit. What else? I'm just going to copy, select this here, come and paste it here, but I have to reduce it. Bring it here, bring this our header, paste here. Then now have our footer. So I think I'm just going to leave it like this basically. And now we have our desktop version of our homepage and our mobile version of our homepage. Any question? Are there any questions? Because that is all of what our time can accommodate today. Are there any questions? Okay, no questions.
No.
All right, no problem. So yes, as I said before, this is actually the part of practical. So just like you've watched me design the wireframe for the homepage, both for desktop and for mobile. Now let us now try and go and make a simple wireframe design for any of the other screens. So for those of us that were not here in that last one, this is the project description we did and we mapped out where we have the user flow here and the amount of screens we are trying to design. We get so now we've been able to design a wireframe for the home screen. Let us try and see if we can, like on our own, get creative and sketch out a wireframe for any of the other screens. Then by the next time we meet, we'll just all look at it together and criticize, correct, and adjust. So, are there any questions? If there are no other questions, then we'll call it a day. Any question? Dynasty, are you about to say something?
But no, I don't have a question. I just want to say, will this video be available soon so we can use it to practice?
Okay, yes, but not today. Tomorrow I'll post the video tomorrow on YouTube.
Okay, and the last one too.
Well, the last one was kind of like the planning, the project planning, where we designed this. But the video is not available. It's my fault actually because I was recording only audio without knowing that my video recording was not on. So I basically have just the audio of the class, which does not make any sense. You get, because it's a design class. So well, I will not say you missed a lot. You can just try and look at this design that I have here. You can just look at this design I have here and just understand. This is basically all we did last class. But today's video I'll post it on YouTube and we can look at it and try out our own stuff. So any other thing? Well, I guess not then. Anyhow, thank you guys. Thank everybody. Thank you all for coming out. See you guys next week.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.